third chapter. Third chapter is called Karma Yoga. Though it talks about Karma Yoga, but this is a very, very important chapter in terms of spiritual aspirants. It talks details about the dynamics of karma, about the science behind karma. Sometimes it appears to be very difficult, but if it is difficult, if it sounds difficult, please write to me, or in your comments you can write. We will try to discuss it more. But though this Karma Yoga, the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, appears to be one of the most toughest chapters of Bhagavad Gita, but my experience says that this third chapter is one of the most useful chapters in the Bhagavad Gita, which is very useful in our lives. And if we can understand this, if we can understand the concept of Karma Yoga, which has been discussed in the third chapter, and if we can translate it into our life, then our life really becomes very useful, not only to us but to many others who are around us. And when your life becomes useful to people whom you value, or people who value you, you will see the real happiness in living. Okay, so let's start this third chapter. The third chapter starts with a question of Arjuna. It's a very important question. Like in the second chapter, Krishna was talking about knowledge, out and out knowledge. He started with knowledge to dispel the grief in the mind of Arjuna, and he just stuck into that knowledge. And many times he had talked about the futility of karma. Durena yavaran karma buddhir yoga dhananjaya. Dhananjaya, Arjun, karma is very, very far, is very, very inferior to knowledge. Okay, so many times he had said this, that knowledge is superior. Knowledge is the essence of life. Knowledge is something by which all the problems of your life get solved. Knowledge is something by which you get enlightened. So Arjuna says, okay, if knowledge is the real essence of life, if knowledge is the only thing which is important in life, then I don't understand why are you encouraging me into this heinous work like fighting a war. In this war I'm going to kill people. Knowledge is superior to karma, yeah. But in Bhagavad Gita it says that karma also has its own part. With karma also you can attain knowledge, and ultimately you will see this knowledge and karma is all the same. This is one of the this is one of the very important aspect of karma yoga. When we say that knowledge is superior to karma, people they tend to neglect their karmas. They tend to neglect their duties, responsibilities. I have seen in many cases, people who are in the path of spirituality, who think that they are enlightened, they just neglect their responsibilities, which is very wrong. They should not, neglect their responsibility. They don't do work. They just sit idle and spend the whole day like that, But this is not right. You need to always do karma. And in this third chapter, in one place, Krishna says that though I do not have any name parthasti trishu lokeshu name parthasi karmani trishu lokeshu kinchana mama vaptama avaptavyam varta eva cha karmani. He says, Partha, I don't have any responsibilities. I don't have any karma. Because karmas are done to fulfill our desires. I don't have any desire. I'm always fulfilled. So because I'm always fulfilled, that is why I am always, free from karma. But even being free from karma, I do karma. Why? Because if I don't do this, then people will follow me, and they will also stop, working. And in this process, they will bring destruction to themselves. So, karma is something which, we need to always perform. We need to always do karma. But, we should do karma yoga, not karma alone. Karma yoga, we should do karma in such a way that it also becomes conducive in attaining the state of yoga or fulfillment. Okay? So, though we say that karma is, knowledge is superior to karma, it should not be said by people who have not attained knowledge. People who have attained knowledge, people who have attained the state of samadhi or complete yoga, those are the people who are authorized to say that yes, knowledge is superior to karma. If you are not enlightened, you should not say this. You should always work to and strive for perfection. You should always work and strive for wisdom. Okay? Because karma is a way to attain wisdom. Okay? So this third chapter starts with one question of Arjuna, and he says that, okay, if you think that knowledge is superior to karma, then why are you inspiring me to get engaged into this into this ruthless activity of of a battle? And sometimes you say that knowledge is superior, and then again you say, hey, you need to fight. So you are also putting me into this war. So sometimes you say that knowledge is superior, and then again when you say that you should fight, then you imply that karma is superior. So because of this contradiction of your of your teachings, because of your so because of your contradiction of these teachings, I'm getting deluded, and I need to clarify this. Please clarify my doubt. What to do? Whether I need to follow knowledge and completely renounce karma, or I should perform karma so that I can attain knowledge. And that is what Arjuna is saying in the second in the third chapter, in the beginning. Arjuna Vacha Tritiya Dhyaya Om Sri Paramatmane Namaha Atha Sri Bhagavad Gita Tritiya Dhyaya Karma Yoga. Arjun Vacha. Arjun is saying, Gyayasi Chet Karmanaste Matta Buddhir Janardana Tatkim Karmani Ghore Mam Niyojasi Keshava. Gyayasi Chet Karmanaste Matta Buddhir Janardana Tatkim Karmani Ghore Mam Niyojasi Keshava. Vyamisraneva Vakyena Buddhirmoya Yasiva Me Tadeva Nishchittam Yena Sreya Mapnuyam. So this is what he says, Okay, when you are saying that knowledge is when you are saying that knowledge is superior to karma, then why are you engaging me into this war? And your contradictory versions. Sometimes you talk about knowledge, superiority of knowledge, and sometimes you talk about superiority of karma. These contradictions, they are deluding me. They're making me, making me confused. But you tell me very suddenly what to do so that I can attain my perfection. I can attain my superiority. Shreya. That is, I attain a superior state, a better state than what I am now. So now, Bhagavan says, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, the Lord speaks. He's trying to answer this question to Arjuna. Lokesmin duvidha pura, lokesmin duvidha nishtha, Pura prokta mayanagha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. He says, Arjun, from a long time in this world, there is these two paths. There's the two paths. These two paths of attaining freedom, attaining liberation, attaining perfection, truth, enlightenment, immortality. What is this? What are the two paths? Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam. People who have already realized the self. People who have already, people who are already enlightened. For them, for these people, it is Jnana Yoga. It is the yoga of knowledge. That is, once a person is enlightened, then he can always have this experience. He can always have this, intuition, have this knowledge that I am the self. So when he has this knowledge of I am the self, then he is free from every duality. Then he is free from every bondage. Then he is free from everything, every bondage of the mind, intellect and the ego. Then there is no mind, then there is no intellect, there is no ego, there is no world also, because he is completely aware of the fact that he is the self.